Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. Today we're going to be learning how to crochet this super easy, fun, cute burger hat. This is for size adults, but you can adjust the measurements accordingly. I will let you know when throughout the video. So let's go ahead and get started. The materials you're going to need are a 4.25 crochet millimeter hook, and all of this yarn: tan, white for the seeds, brown for the meat, yellow for cheese, red for the tomato, and green for the lettuce. I'm also going to be using a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, needle, and some scissors. So starting off with the bun portion of the hat and my 4.25 millimeter crochet hook, we're going to start off by making a magic ring. For those of you who do not know how to do a magic ring or can't do a magic ring, then you can just chain up 4 and then connect the 4th chain to the beginning chain, creating a loop, and then work within that loop. So now we're going to chain up 2. This counts as our first double crochet, and then we're going to insert 15 more double crochets into the ring. Now you can go ahead and pull your ring closed nice and tightly. And then slip stitch at the top of the chain 2. Now we're going to chain up 2 and then place another double crochet into that same stitch. These count as 2 double crochets, and then place a double crochet increase into the next stitch. So place 2 double crochets into the next stitch and a double crochet increase into the next stitch, and we're just going to continue placing a double crochet increase into each stitch in this round till we get to the end. All right, we've reached the end. I'm just placing my last 2 double crochets into this stitch, and then I'm going to slip stitch at the top of the chain 2. Now chain up 2, place a double crochet into that same stitch. Now place 1 double crochet into the next stitch and place a double crochet increase into the next stitch. So 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Now into the next stitch, place 1 double crochet, and then place a double crochet increase into the next stitch. Now we're just going to continue with this pattern until we get to the end. All right, we've reached the end. I'm going to slip stitch at the top of the chain 2. I'm going to chain up 2, place a double crochet into that same stitch, place 1 double crochet into the next stitch, place 1 double crochet into the next stitch, then place a double crochet increase into the next stitch. So 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Now 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and a double crochet increase into the next stitch. And you're just going to go ahead and continue repeating this pattern till we get to the end. Alrighty, I've reached the end. Now we're going to slip stitch at the top and chain up 2. Counts as our first double crochet. We're going to place 1 more double crochet in that same stitch, then 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and 2 double crochets into the next, or a double crochet increase, sorry. Now, if you have a bit of a smaller head, you don't have to increase on this round. You can just go ahead and place 1 double crochet into each stitch for the next 3 rounds. Alrighty guys, we have reached the end. We're going to slip stitch at the top of the chain 2, and now I'm going to go ahead and switch to our 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Alright, so you're going to chain up 2, and then you're just going to place 1 double crochet into each stitch in the round. So we are not increasing anymore. We're just placing 1 double crochet into each stitch in the round, and then you'll repeat this for the next round as well. Okay, so I've reached the end of my 2 rounds of 1 double crochet into each stitch. I'm going to go ahead and count for you all. You should have a total of 7 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and you can go ahead and chain up 1 and cut this yarn. Alright, so we're going to start on the lettuce portion. So taking your green yarn, you're going to create a slip knot. And we're going to be working in the front loop only. So that's the loop closest to you. You see where I'm inserting my hook? Right along this edge right here. Let me zoom in for you. Fix my... Okay, that's better. So these loops right here, the loops closest to you, we're going to be working in these loops only. So go ahead and insert your hook, and then you're going to place your slip knot onto that hook, pull it through, and you're going to chain up 2. Now you're going to also place a double crochet into that same stitch. In the next stitch, front loop only, you're going to place 2 double crochets or a double crochet increase. And then you're just going to continue this same pattern in this round, placing 2 double crochets or a double crochet increase into each stitch, working in the front loops only. All right, we've reached the end. I'm doing my last double crochet increase, and then I'm going to slip stitch at the top of the chain 2. Okay, here is what our burger is looking like so far. It's kind of cute, right? I know, right? So next we're going to go ahead and grab our red yarn. We're going to do the tomato portion or ketchup, whatever you want to call it. All right, so we're going to be working in the back loop of row 7. So in row 7, we worked in the front loop. We worked the lettuce in the front loop. So now in row 7, we're going to be working the tomato into the back loop only. So go ahead and create a slip knot. Then insert your hook into the back loop only. The only visible loop, honestly, that you can see is where you're working into. So chain up 2, And then you're just going to place 1 double crochet into each stitch in this round, working in the back loops only. Okay, we have reached the end. You're gonna slip stitch at the top of the chain 2, and then chain up 1, and then you can go ahead and cut your yarn. I had already cut my yarn, so this was just some scrap yarn I was using. And here's what it's looking like. Alrighty, you can start to see our hat portion is coming together very nicely. We're gonna go ahead and start on our cheese or mustard, create a slip knot, and we're just gonna work this round like regular. So no front loop, back loop action, just working into the stitch like regular. I'm gonna go ahead and snip this extra yarn. Put your loop onto your hook and pull it through the stitch. And then you're gonna chain up 2. For this round, we're going to be working half double crochets into each stitch in the round. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through all 3. That is a half double crochet. Insert your hook into the loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. Continue this till we get to the end. Okay, we've reached the end, and we're just going to go ahead and slip stitch at the top of this chain 2. And then you can chain 1 and cut your yarn. This is also some scrap yarn that I was using. So here is what it's looking like. And now for the protein portion, we're gonna take our brown yarn, create a slip knot, and then we're gonna insert our hook into whichever space you'd like. Put your yarn on the hook, pull it tightly, and pull it through. And now you're gonna chain up 2, and you're just gonna place 1 double crochet into each stitch in this round. You're gonna repeat this for the next round as well, using the same brown color. All right, we're nearing the end. We're gonna go ahead and insert our last double crochet, slip stitch at the top of the chain 2, chain up 1, and cut your yarn. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the last 3 rows because this is a double cheeseburger. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the last 3 rows, starting with the yellow. But it's coming together very nice. So these last 3 rows. So the cheese, 1, 2, 3. The cheese and 2 more rows of brown double crochet. So create a slip knot, insert your hook into the stitch, put your yarn on the hook, pull it tight, pull it through, and chain up 2. Go ahead and place a half double crochet into the next stitch, and continue placing one half double crochet into each stitch in this round. After that, you're going to slip stitch at the top, chain 1, cut your yarn, and then repeat the 2 rows of brown. All right, here is what it's looking like so far. We are about halfway done with our burger. We're gonna go ahead and add another row of lettuce just to give the burger some more frilliness. So creating a slip knot, I'm going to insert my hook. Yeah, we're going to repeat this round. Insert my hook into the front loops only. Remember, front loops only. And we're going to place 2 double crochets into each stitch in this round, working in the front loops only. All right, we've reached the end, finishing up my last set of double crochet. I'm going to slip stitch at the top of the chain 2 and chain 1 and cut my yarn. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the brim of the hat. So taking the very first color we used, the tan color, creating a slip knot, we're gonna be working in the back loops only of this row. Insert your hook. Chain up 2, and then we're gonna place another double crochet in that same stitch. Then we're just going to place 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and a double crochet increase into the next stitch. So 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Now place 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and a double crochet increase into the next stitch. And you're going to go ahead and repeat this pattern for the next 4 rows. Alrighty, we are nearing the end of our hat. So go ahead and slip stitch at the top of the chain 2, chain 1, and cut your yarn. Alright, y'all, here's what our cute little burger hat is looking like. It's so cute. Or my friend was like, this is so fire. We have one more finishing touch to add to this burger before it's completed. And y'all know what it is? Yeah, we can't forget the seeds, the sesame seeds. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll be all done. So taking your needle, we're gonna take our white yarn and insert that into our needle. Now we're gonna go on the inside of the burger to the very top, and we're just gonna insert our needle through there, pulling it through. And I'm just inserting it in random spots. You know, sesame seeds don't really have a pattern, they're just thrown on there. So I'm just literally pulling my yarn through, inserting it into whichever spot I choose. And you're just going to continue this till you have your desired sesame seed look, and you are done. And here is our finished crochet burger hat. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did creating it for you. This is such a goofy looking hat, but it's cute at the same time though. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends, family, and crochet comrades. If you create this pattern, please tag me in it. I'd love to see it. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.